Mm-mm-mm. How them options look now, you greedy little fucks. Oh, ah, no ape, no hurt ape. But ape only hold options, hurt all ape. Mm, fucking crazy. That's what happens when you allow greed to motivate your decisions in this play. That's exactly what happens. You see, smart people, especially the ones that got in early, they're able to ladder their position in options. And they hold a nice chunk of stock. Like I said, 70-30 is what you should be. You should have 70% shares to 30% options. Your options should be used for quick gains. When you get massive explosions, you should be exercising these contracts because you're going to make more money off the value of the stock, and you strengthen your position. You prevent a fake gamma squeeze. You stop it from disappearing like it did. You guys are wild, man. Literally wild. You're still drawing lines, doing chart shit with old ass analysis techniques that do not even matter. They don't fucking matter. All you gotta do is watch. You can just watch GameStop and AMC at the same time. And you can see the machine buying and selling that takes place. You can see it when you're like, wow, that's crazy. They're moving down at the exact same thing. Oh, wow, they're moving up at the exact. That's crazy. It's not crazy. It's a manipulation tactic. That is your enemy learning more about you, how you're playing your positions, and coming up with a better plan. How they can scare you out of more money. They literally have their programs that sell a percentage and then buy the same percentage back. And then they see the change in the level of the stock. And then they can find out how many people, what percentage are paper hands. And then they try to increase that. Well, let's sell a little bit more this time. See if we can double that number. That's what they're doing. About this whole week had nothing to do with you, me, anyone else. I didn't even watch anyone. No one was buying. This shit was crazy. No one was buying shares. Nobody live. Everyone was fucking playing options. Everyone let their greed run their life this week. Everyone. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like if you add up the movements, which you can do, this type of play is where you look at actual patterns. I mean specific chunks in price movement. And the ones that look identical, it's not us. There's not 500,000 of us sitting at our computers at the same time, all buying and selling 7 or 8 different stocks at the exact same time. That's not us. That's a computer program. That's the hedge funds programs that they use now, what they want to implement now to figure out how to make a bunch of money and cut out a bunch of middlemen that they have on their payroll and save even more money. That's you all. That's greed. That's greed. It's crazy. All y'all would have had to do is exercise some of those contracts. Actually exercise them. Like I exercised some of my $20 strikes that I had for the 11th. Exercised them because I made more money from how high the price went up. And then now I have holdings. So that way, the price doesn't just drop on us. Because these fuckers can manipulate this shit at least $20. At least 20. I've seen it. Put it together. At least $20. They have full control of it. It might even be closer to 30. But they have full control over that. Y'all out there thinking this shit was FOMO buying. They don't know FOMO buying. It's like a couple fucking celebrities that jumped in. They don't manage their own money. Someone was like, yo, I'm about to take 500,000 out of your account and I'm going to put it in here and I need you to make a video acting like you did it and hype these people up. And then when they buy and they go up, we go 5 times our money, man. You want like 2.5 million out that 500,000. How that sound? Great. Sign me up. And you guys are like, oh, can I see your balls? Yay, you're in. They're in. You think millionaires are in this to help make you rich? Funny, man. And you know what's sad was I wrote Trey an email last week telling him that he needed to have a chat with some of his boys. Tell them that their channel is garbage. They're teaching a bunch of people to just buy options, and they don't know shit about options. The entire channel is people paying $20 to ask what to do with their 2 options that they just bought with a $73 strike that expire this Friday. Like, you fucking buying these goddamn contracts. How many of you are holding 145 today? How many of you are holding that expired today? How does that feel? That's what you get. That's what you get. It's greed. That's all it is, greed. And you got these cats out here. I also messaged Trey and said, hey, man, like I told him to tell his boys, start telling these people they need shares. Need shares. Need to start, exercising some of these options to solidify the position. And when the week opened up, I said that was being said. I was like, oh my God, maybe he got my email. Shit. Maybe he's listening. Because it was like immediate. All these other guys I watched started saying that. After the week prior, I heard them say, options do help the price. Options, they do. They help the price. Gamma squeeze, her. Motherfucking gamma squeeze. If you can't get the price to rise and stay, there's no gamma squeeze. Fucked up. And then I told Trey, do not go do any interviews with any people that at any point in time fudded this movement. CNBC? Every fucking day. Laughing at us, talking shit. Only thing you should have said on that fucking thing, you should not have let that little asshole behind the desk even say anything. You should have got on the table, pulled your nuts out, and started throwing your shit like an ape. That's what you should have did. That would have been great. No, not what happened. And they ended up asking all these bullshit questions, turned all your words around, made you look silly. They did. Made you look silly, and I tried to warn you that they would do that. It's alright, though. It's okay. Maybe this week was the eye-opener for some of you. Maybe now you know you need to buy shares. You want to see this fucker squeeze? You gotta help squeeze it. Bottom line. Oh, but the more people we talk to, they got big followings. All we're doing is get the word out. Yeah, they got big followings. Big followings of rich people that don't want to see you rich at all. Hitler had a big fucking following. Would you have gone and done his show if he was alive? Just because he had a big following? If you don't know about options, if you have to ask these guys about options, stop fucking buying them. Stop. Go buy a couple options and fucking BB or whatever and play around in a small little area until you figure it out, if that's how you want to do it. Or you could watch a couple videos. Learn about it. Paper trade some options. You can figure out about the Greeks, how they work. Why on Wednesday, when the price was lower, you had more money, and then on Thursday, the price was higher, and you had less money. Where'd my money go? Stop blowing your money on shit you don't understand. Stop. You guys, stop doing interviews with the fucking enemy. Stop. Start educating this community and building a strength with smart apes. That's where we need our strength. Smart apes. Not new apes, not a bunch of apes, not ones that don't understand money. Educate them about how this squeeze happens. Stop drawing lines. Look at the patterns. Look at the exact movements. Add them up to find out how much power they have right now. If y'all freaking out about short interest, none of these numbers, they don't matter. They don't matter. These hedge funds can manipulate whatever they want, and they can manipulate all that shit. They can simulate owning shares and returning shares just through options, never actually exercising or owning them. Buy shares, hold shares, educate yourself on options. Stop doing interviews with the enemy. Stop. Adam Aaron some shit. Sold 20 million to the enemy. Citigroup had a huge short position in AMC. Huge. And he fucking gave them to him. And not only that, he told him, do whatever you want with them. And when he did that, while he was doing that, 6 of his fucking employees, insiders, also sold over 500,000 of their own personal shares at the same time. AMC employees. Apes, huh? Apes. Apes hope. Look at some SEC filings, man. Do some real DD. You guys are better. Better than this. Be better.